APS evolved out of a number of meetings amongst senior level West and Central African personnel, particularly chiefs of West and Central African navies, particularly starting as early as 2004, addressing issues and concerns with maritime safety and security in West and Central Africa. Illegal and unregulated fishing, trafficking in persons, illegal migration that ended up in people dying at sea, or corpses washing up on beaches. As unattractive as that may sound, it's a reality. Even then, the apparent increase in trafficking of narcotics into West Africa, piracy and unrest in the Niger Delta, the whole compendium of risks and challenges in the region, and how to start making inroads in some of those areas. You'll find, as you look, and you probably have already found, as you've looked at the different maritime security forces and navies throughout the region, the capabilities vary country to country. The size of the force varies. The background training and human capital of the countries varies. But in general, the trends across the board are a lack of resources, a lack of ability to respond to incidents at sea, whether it's illegal activity or a ferry overturning. It's filled with people, either because you know it's happened but you can't get out there, or because there's simply no communications network to even report that it's occurred. So those are sort of the why of APS and how there has gotten to be such a compendium of people. It's not unusual that military activities are in support of government policy. Go back and look at Clausewitz. There's a close dialogue between Naval Forces Africa and the component commands, particularly Africa Command in the case of West and Central Africa, also with State Department on what are U.S. government interests and objectives. You're probably familiar with the U.S. National Maritime Strategy, focused on global maritime partnerships. APS is also considered by many people to be the premier example of the global maritime partnership concept. That is where the name APS evolves out of. It was designed as a global fleet station initiative under the maritime strategy, focused on West and Central Africa, entailing and involving international partners, as well as interagency and multi-organizational partners.